So in this video, we are going to understand how to do three-row general method multiplication. And what I mean by three-row general method is that you will get such questions. For example, 15 multiplied by 40 multiplied by 12. And we have to make the calculation of this in one row by using these steps. These are some 6 steps that you have to follow to get to the answer of such questions. What does the step 1 says? Step 1 says I have to make 4 blocks. So in the answer, I'll make 4 blocks, means 4 parts. So here I'm making little bigger blocks just because I want to explain each step properly. You can make smaller ones if you want. This is my first step is done. Now, moving to the second step. Second step says these lines are on the unit place of every number. This line indicates that each number which is on this dots, which is placed on this dots, in this particular dot that you can see there is 5. In this particular dot, you could see there is 4. In this particular dot, you could see there is 2. So this line indicates that all these numbers which are under this line have to be multiplied by each other. So, and here it is written in block 1. So the answer of this multiplication will be written in block 1. Okay. So here this is my block 1. This is my block 2. This is my block 3. This is my block 4. Okay. So the first step, second step I have to do is multiply the units place digit and write it answer in my first block. So here I get 40. Moving forward, our step 2 is done. Now, step 3. Step 3 says same thing. Wherever there is a line, you have to multiply these numbers under these lines. Okay. Now here there is plus. Let's go one by one. Okay. Step 3. This one we are going to do first. On this particular dot, which numbers do I see? 5, 4 and 1. So first I'll do is 5 multiplied by 4 multiplied by 1. Here I get 20. Now as I see after this particular step, I could see there is plus here. So I will put a plus sign over here. Now moving forward, this one is done. So I will move towards this one. Similarly, what I have to do? I have to see what are the numbers in on this place of dots and multiply them. I could see 1, 4 and 2. 1, 4 and 2. 1 multiplied by 4 multiplied by 2. The answer I get here is 8. Now this step is also done. Now, again there is a plus sign. So I will put a plus sign here again. Now moving towards the last step of block 2 of step 3. Here in this particular dots, I have to multiply the numbers which are placed on these dots. In the place of these dots, I could see 5, 1 and 2. So 5 multiplied by 1 multiplied by 2, I get 10. Now, step 3, after completing all of this, here in the bracket, it's written block 2. Means all in step 3, whichever answer you get, you have to mention in block 2, which we have already done it. Okay. Now, here is it. Now, add this up. So, in the block 2 answer, I get 40. And in block 1, there is, in block 2, I get answer 38. And in block 1, there is 40. Now, moving forward, our step 3 is done. Now, step 4. Step 4 says The same thing here, you have to see what are the numbers on these on the place of these dots and multiply them. Here I could see there is 1 multiplied by 1 multiplied by 2. I get 2 here. Then again, there is a plus sign here. So I'll put a plus sign here. Now this step is done. Plus sign I have put. Now next this. So in this place of dot, I could see 1 multiplied by 1 multiplied by 5. So here there is 5. Now again there is a plus sign. So I'll add the plus sign down here. Moving towards the next. I have put a plus sign. It's done. Now the last step of last step of the fourth. 1 multiplied by 4 multiplied by 1. In the place of dots, I could see these numbers. 1 multiplied by 4 multiplied by 1, I get 4. So the answer here is 11. So the block 3 answer I get is 11. Now, our fourth step is also done. Now, in the fifth, 1 multiplied by 1 multiplied by 1. All the tens place digit has to be added up in fourth block. Okay, now what I'll do here is I'll accumulate all the answers that I've got in the block 1 in the form of thumb rule method. So in the thumb rule method, there is always a slash like this after every 2 digit. And here what I have to do is, or just remember one thing, from each block, the answer that I've got from each block, I have to take only 1 digit from each block. I need only 1 digit from them in my answers. So in block 1, the last digit of the block 1 will be as it is in the answer. This is the final answer we are making right now. So I'll just to address the confusion. See, this is the block numbers. I have written, this is no carryover. These are block numbers. This is block 4, block 3, block 2, and block 1. Okay. Now, once I have put 0 as it is here, this 4 is the extra digit. So let's move towards the final step of this method, which is 6. Once all the steps have been filled in the blocks, apply the thumb rule method such that each block contains only 1 digit. Any extra digit generated in the block should be carried forward and added to the next block. So here I have got 1 digit from block 1 and the extra digit 4 of block 1 will get added up to the next block. Just I'll write it properly thoda. So here 4 gets added up to block 2 and 38 multiplied by 38 plus 4, I get 42. And from this 42, the unit place digit will come in the answer and this extra 4 will get again added up to the next block, that is 4. 11 plus 4, I get 15. The 15 here, the 5 of this particular 15 which is in the unit place will be considered in the answer and this extra 1 get added up to the next block. Here 1 plus 1, 2, I'll write 2 here. So the answer for this particular multiplication, I get 2520. This is how you have to do. Let's take one more example. 65